Thank you for coming interview today.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about yourself and why you have chosen your particular area of study.
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, I would like to convey my sincere gratitude and thanks for selecting me in the interview today. As you are aware of my lengthy name in the resume, I guess you just can call me Sham. I have served almost 20 years in government defense sector as General Military Officer. I have appointed not less than 6 positions in different unit and department which require different set of skill and job specification. Generally, I can say that the most of the roles revolving around strong leadership, communication efficiency, interpersonal skills, and developing diplomatic relationship and also analytical thinking capability. During appointed as manager of Army Rugby Team Association for 5 consecutive years, my leadership approach is to empower the individual player and ensure the team working towards a common goal. In recent appointment as Vice Commander of a regiment, I was responsible on operational, training, administration, and logistic matter. These experiences skilled me to sustain working under instant pressure. At the same time, I have ensured the accomplishment of the mission and the safety of my soldier. Another routine while serving as a staff officer in Army Field Command Headquarters was to receive 24 hours feedbacks of information and report from subordinate units. As a staff officer, I analyze all classified data and write consolidated report for verbally brief the Chief of Staff for further course of action. As for the study that I choose, Australia offers great opportunity on business graduate, especially in New South Wales regions, which accounted highest growth rate of 9.8% growth compared to other regions. Opting for Master of Business for me is overlapping advantage of my SWOT analysis, which consider qualification, transferable skills from past work experience, labor and industrial opportunity. Most importantly was my interest and passion in the business, especially dealing with complexity of human managerial aspect such as human resource development, strategic human resource and change management. I'm convinced that I have abundance of experience to offer and transfer apart from my 20 years in military career. Business always been my interest due to its challenging nature that demand various skills across different fields. As we always being taught in military, leader eats last. I guess evidently I am people person who inclined and willing to move beyond academic study to take a formidable challenge by ensure my team is intact during the mind-stretching business difficulty.
The next question I would like to ask you is this position requires you to work in team, where the members have a different background and level of experience. Can you describe a time where you have worked effectively in a diverse team to achieve a desired outcome?
Thank you. Diversity in team for me give advantage if it is structurally managed, and may also lead to unending conflict if it is poorly managed. I have encountered team diversity during attending Armed Forces Staff College. It was a long senior joint service courses involved participation of more than 35 military officers from different countries around the world. The large group were subdivided into syndicate of 10 members in order to allocate assignment and paperwork to submit in short time notice. The diversities of the group characterized by different country military background, practices, value, ranks, and also services. I took initiative to solve the differences structurally by emphasizing the implementation of key elements in effective teamwork that are communication, collaboration, time management, and responsibility of each member of the team. In order to ensure effective communication, all team members know what is required of them. I conduct regular meetings and sharing of information. This creates an environment where the members demonstrate their individual contribution to the effort, as well as clarifying questions. I also try to minimize ambiguity and prevent misunderstanding by building rapport and conduct team building exercise to foster good communication. I encourage using social media technology as a platform to allow team members debating alternatives to problem by contributing to group forum and team Dropbox. Besides focusing our main task or assignment, diversity assimilation can cultivate through social engagement. Understanding the different cultural background can be harvested by each of the member host family gathering at their home. We will experience different meals and chat over values, and at the same time create a team identity that embrace differences as positive thing. Effective time management involves prioritizing, scheduling, and focusing on work to maintain productivity. I allow team members to assess each of these whether important or urgent. Urgent activity require immediate intention and may associated a short due time. To work effectively on team members need to allow their roles and overall assignment objective. I analyze situations that may arise, diagnose the problem, and propose solutions that help the team more work effectively toward reaching the goal. This syndicate has been very successful and accomplished high distinction on the result. I guess well-structured managed team proven to enhance further creativity, work satisfaction, high productivity, and also quality outcomes.
Okay, let's move to the next question.
Yep.
Can you describe a time when you took initiative to improve a process or service?
Thank you. For me, training is an important aspect of enhancing organization capability in achieving goals. Being vice commander of a regiment requires me to have full responsibility in multiple aspects of its functions. Time was extremely limited over packed schedule, managing with various matters including operational, training, administration, and logistic aspect. As highly operational unit, I need to meet all higher formation standing orders and ad hoc tasks given. These tight and ongoing activities have left limited time for me to monitor and conduct annual training schedule, which need to be quarterly report to higher formation. I aware that existed process has already in place for unit to conduct their training systematically, but it is far different from its implementation. In order to unpack the whole training process, I have reorganized the training committee structure in the unit. Each sub-department have to comply with training coordinator on their execution. This means all work in more integrative process and understanding what needs to be achieved in due time. In planning the master program, I consider operational and administration commitment based on the directive of the higher formation. I segregate training nature by different set of committee that will ensure the requirement and the standard are achieved based on directive strictly comply. This decentralized education of training, which department have to report to provide more synchronized performance and allow strict compliance of the training standard. I also reconstruct the training cycle in different protected time, such as monthly, quarterly, 6 months, or even extending to 18 months to have more flexible implementation. I also subdivided reporting of training performance by departments to quarterly report in order to allow constant monitoring. I would say that the existing process are well and good, but the challenging part is on the implementation itself. The process has to be wisely considered and manipulated by analyzing the actual system and thinking out of thinking out of the box for taking advantage of internal and external resources.
Okay, the last question I would like to ask you, do you have any question for us?
Thank you very much. Thanks for this question opportunity. I would just like to clarify in terms of my specification in HRM. As you mentioned, the candidates have to undertake 12 months comprehensive program, rotating through all types job aspect. How could my specialization could specifically be utilized when selected as area manager?